Thank you, Mr. President, for giving me this opportunity to take the rostrum once again. And in that way, permit me, Mr. President, offer a gracious salute to members of government who are present with us here tonight. My concern and focus is tied to a primary school story. For those of us English-speaking Cameroonians who are here, if you enter the class to make a story, you say, boys and girls, are you ready to hear my story? They will say, yes, what is your story about? My story is about roads. And if the Southwesterner wants to talk in this country, the first outcry is roads. Mr. Minister of Public Works, I want you, with all due respect, to understand the cries that are coming from this house tonight. They are reflections, a perfect reflection of the cries of the average Cameroonian. The question most Cameroonians have for you is that our ministers who are charged with the duty of taking care of the road network in our country, do they circulate in this country by air or by road? How can it be that the economic capital is not properly connected to the national capital of our country? What image are we giving to the world? Mr. Minister, a few days ago you came around with some explanations after the Delegate General for National Security spoke out about the road network in the country. Yes, Mr. Minister, as I said, with all due respect, have you ever lost a relation because of bad roads, Mr. Minister? When the head of state visited Boya and people put their complaints to him, he made a statement I will never forget. As a YCPD militant, the head of state said the crown cannot be happy when the cottage is not happy. Mr. Minister, everyday Cameroonians are dying because of bad roads. How? For how long are we going to cry as a people? For how long are Cameroonians going to shout out? We have elections next year. What do you want us? Look, we are leaving this place, for those of us who live in the communities, we are not safe because people will say we have gone and voted what? People will ask those questions. We don't have answers, no matter what CRTV is trying to portray now. Areas I come from the Southwest. We have 6 divisions. How many of those divisions are adequately linked to the regional headquarters? The regional headquarters itself is not linked to the economic capital, which is the way out. Now, we condemn English-speaking Cameroonians for being terrorists. Let me reveal this to all of you, the government bench. You are giving a lot of work to our gallant military boys. If you want to condemn the people of Lebialem and say they subscribe to Ambazonia tendencies, it is simple. The bottom line is underdevelopment. There are no roads. The minister mentioned Ekondo Titi Kumba here when he last came here. There is no road to Ekondo Titi, sir. Even a motorbike cannot go to Ekondo Titi. Let us be frank. We cannot be pretending here. We should call a spade a spade. People have resorted to going by sea to Ndian Division. Mr. President, I understand you, but give me some time to cry to you. Translate the cry of Cameroonians to you. This is what I'm saying. It is appalling. It is bad. The situation is bad. Other speakers have mentioned areas I don't want to mention. But look at, you cannot travel from economic capital to the national capital. You cannot travel to Kribi, which is to sell Cameroon the future of our nation. Mr. Minister, we saw you signing a document saying that there will be a road from Bikoko to West Coast ED now, the people of the west, of the southwest are used to what you are trying to do. A contract was signed to plant a bitumen plant in Limbe. Till date, it is not there. A cement factory, it is not there. The Limbe seaport, all, Tico airport, is this, tell us, is this another deception? Mr. President, no, let us end this.
A time will come when the highest people who are fighting against us will start speaking on our behalf. And at that time, it will be God's time. And that is a time when freedom will be right. The whole world will see reasons with us. Mbella Ambazonians, ladies and gentlemen, Mbella Monki just that. He don't talk, he don't cry. But who go hear case go nowhere. We have been saying these things for years. Mbella Monki, they call us names. They join their colonial masters to call us names. Today, he is shedding tears, crocodile tears. Mbella Monki, you know, be no say they sold it in the exist. When we can't tell una say we fight for our survival, we fight for waiting where they be taken from we. Mbella Monki just mentioned Tico Airport. He mentioned a couple of things then. You know, see the way they talk. Look at body language. Even though it is struggle for talk, fear they. He's afraid. He be timid. The kind of courage when he take up before make this speech. I should say, Mbella Monki, he don't take something. Yes, he hides more before he go talk the kind of talk. Because the reality is there for all man in front. What did they want to tell me? Look the way that minister that they looking. look the way that like for minister they looking. They don't look and see the one. He don't say anything. The one they don't say anything. Amadou Ali, Laurent Esodem. They be tell we say who's a left fair quoi. Jacques Famen don't go. They be talk say now we disciple can't join him. Jacques Famen don't go there for them no. Each don't go there. Honorable Weber. We don't talk all these things then. Mbella Monki, I don't know whether you don't check your sense before you talk it to them, or you just talk them because it don't really hurt you. Because Mbella Monki, you might be the next person that they will struggle to eliminate. Look and find. Since Honorable Weber be talk come on, Banda be talk like they eliminate. Kemende talk they eliminate. Sama Francis talk, they eliminate it. Plenty of our people they say they don't eliminate them. If you want to talk about the plight of the people of Southern Cameroon, you know say you be ready. Say they feel eliminate you anytime. Mbella Monki, those things you just mentioned are part of just a tip of the iceberg of what we are talking about. The root cause of this problem is just part of what you have just said. But I assure you, a day will come where you will say, yes, my people deserve me. And you will stand, you will fight for them. The Ambazonia will fight that so Mbella Monki, even that picking away born now for their own good. This is it. Little did you know. Who knew? Did you have any idea? One day that Mbella Monki will speak like this until he was shedding tears. He did cry with him. Now you decide to go dine and wine with a colonial master. Why will he cry? Slave gave power. Will you ever hear say slave gave power over a master? You never hear that one? Why Mbella Monki just cry? He will not talk that thing will end only for the case go nowhere. They will not do anything. I'm gonna hold her. We know why we will fight. And we will get them. Independent with independent we shall get. Now hold her. Write down the comment section. Mbella Monki usa moja day. You forget moja too. You forget moja. Moja now the rotten gata. He gets on one way food. You don't smell. Usa moja day. Mbella Monki Charles, you forget your friend. Oh, this life, the life no balance. But I make una know, my dear people, as we don't hold that stick them for ground zero, we know the liver until Boya. Because all these name Mbella Monki Charles don't name them, they will never give you. They no will ever give them. They don't care about una. All what they care about is your land. Una think say this so, una think say Jacques Famine don't go. All that minister they should don't put it. They don't know say one day Amba go. Una say they don't know. Una think say they don't know. He talk about Lebialem. Go for Lebialem. After every 100 meter, na ekelebe barak. Na ekelebe barak. La Republic prefer for open more barak than for be ready do it to road. Amoka the use road. Amoka the waka anyhow. When La Republic minister they call that on them, they want enter for inside ground zero. They come now inside this small motor there. They kind of a better 4-wheel drive Prado them. Where Amoka they got them. They inside bulletproof and everything. Do they care about it? They don't care about the masses. We tell una say, we'll move the people for land and we'll take one land back. I'm gonna hold her. Say na hold her. How soon I get my next update? I don't think somebody drop the one who na see am say this so the people the way they fight against we come Mbella Monki Charles one of those people the way they fight against we. And one of those people the way they spew this xenophobic language, Southwestern already. Na name already. Like probably divide we so that they will call we names there. So that we no understand ourselves. We will overcome all that thing. Today we know ourselves as the people of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. We don't call Southwestern and Western. Now that. I don't know when skin. They siam. Who will tell them? I say as the day they go by, will they intensify their resistance? Now so Anglo-food their eye they open. So when their eye they open, no worry. Now small. Now you know, write in the comment section. I'm gonna hold her. Now hold her boy. Thank you.